All right, we're here with Ryan Higgins. Ryan Higgins was a pitcher at D2 Carson-Newman in Tennessee this year. He had a great year. We're gonna do some, you're gonna do some throwing, and then we're gonna come back with 3 tips for better command and control. That's it. So I first saw Ryan pitch his senior year in high school. My son ended up playing on his team back at Riverbend High School in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I think they made the quarterfinals in their state in 6A. Ryan was always a strike thrower. Ryan, it was great going to the games. They were hour and 15-minute games. You know, the guys really pounded the zone. So Ryan spent his freshman year at Carson-Newman. He was listed as 6'3", 172 pounds. Now he's probably 6'4" with shoes off. He weighed 200 pounds yesterday. This year, he topped at 93. I mean, you saw the stats. They're pretty, off the chart. So he's really hasn't touched his potential yet. He's got a loose arm. He throws strikes. He's got a wipeout slider. So he's still kind of figuring it out. But, I mean, he hasn't hit his ceiling. And I think with any kind of just weight, he's going to get there. Here he is going through his throwing progressions. He's going to give you a few tips on some of them he does. And then at the end of the video, he'll give you his 3 tips for control and command.
I should call these the QB dropbacks. Basically, just drop it back like a quarterback, so you don't feel as robotic as all the time. Just your same motion every day gets you a good athletic position.
All right, let's see one. Who's your favorite quarterback?
Jan Daniels.
All right, give me one more of those. Did you see Joe Burrow throwing the baseball?
I did.
What'd you think of that?
He needs to work on some QB dropbacks.
There it is.
Again. You can mix it up a little, roll up this way.
So we played golf this morning. It was 85 degrees and humid. We played 18 holes, Ryan, my son, and I. Ryan still did his 15-minute warm-up with his Jaeger bands before he did his throwing. So now we're getting to the point where he is going to give you his 3 tips for better control and command. All right, Ryan just finished his throwing progression for the day. So now give us your 3 tips for command and control.
Yeah, so first one is everyday catch play. So you got to be focused in your catch play, pick targets on your partner, and you can even play games, head is 2 points, chest is 1 point, just play games.
So pretty much just take your throwing like a professional.
Yeah,
like
seriously.
Come out,
every
be
throw
serious.
matters, no goofing around out there,
Because what you're doing is you don't want to train your computer bad. Every time you're making a throw,
exactly.
You're programming your computer as a brain for throwing. So all right, what's number 2?
So number 2 is for like an in-game adjustment. So say you pull 3 sliders in a row, and you're just kind of throwing out there. You need to change your focal point maybe to a batter's hip or something like that. Or if you're bouncing a lot of fastballs, aim it at the catcher's mask. And usually what happens when you aim up there, it'll end up middle. Even though you're not aiming there, it's just an over adjustment.
So it's literally the focal point with your eyes?
Exactly.
Okay.
Just your eyes, not even mechanics.
Not even mechanics. So it's literally you just change your eyes.
I feel like when you get into mechanics, you get too deep in a rabbit hole sometimes. So
right.
You just do it with your visual eyes and just keep throwing.
Again, just trying to stay athletic and feel it.
Exactly.
All right, and what's your 3rd tip?
So, some may think that, a 4-seam is easier to control. Your coaches may tell you that. But I would just experiment around and see between 2-seam and 4-seam what works for you to command. Because sometimes the 2-seam can be easier because it makes you think about where you're going to throw the ball with the movement instead of just lobbing the 4-seam in there with no really intent behind it.
So if you need a strike, you're going to grab your 4-seamer and you're going to try to throw on glove side, arm side, or does it depend on the batter?
It depends. Yeah, it kind of depends on the batter. Obviously, you don't want to get hurt and throw stuff middle, but sometimes it's better to throw middle and just force the action,
Right.
There's no reason to go around, especially if you believe in your stuff. Just go.
I mean, at the end of the day, for coaches, for everybody, strike one's the most important. Anybody will put somebody out there that throws strikes.
100%.
We want to watch guys throwing strikes. We want to work ahead. It's hard to hit behind the count.
On the field. That's
yeah,
for
sure. Yep. Anything else?
No, that's it. Appreciate it.
Perfect. So we got the balls here, and you can tell the difference between the old Carolina League ball and even the minor league ball, say, and the NCAA ball. You can feel how hard that ball is. That's probably a 10-year-old ball, and it feels like it's like a rock compared to the other ones.